welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Atlanta Braves. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. With Game 6 in front of us, it's an elimination game on one side, but this series feels like it could go either way.
You know, Boog, some of the greatest games in baseball history have been a Game 6, so I'm fired up for this one. And clearly, being at home with a 3-2 lead in the series is a huge advantage, but it's far from a guarantee. They've still got to go out there, handle their business, and not let this get to a Game 7.
And the odds are obviously against any team trying to win a Game 6 and Game 7 on the road. But it does happen. They don't consider this series over by any means. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Phil Niekro.
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out, picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
The pitch. That's a strike. And we're underway here in Game 6. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swing and a drive by Buxton. Deep to left. Justice going back some more, and it's gone. Home run. He sends a rocket to left, and the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Harmon Killebrew in the box now. No balls and a strike. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Righty delivers. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Got him looking with the knuckler for strike 3.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
One down, base is empty. Now 1-1.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
The 0-1. There's a strike at the knees.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. And the home team down a run. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here in Atlanta, and today's starter, Walter Johnson. What do you have on him?
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
And he deals. Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And now here is Michael Harris. They say it went. Johnson, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a two-seamer, and he works in a changeup. 0-1 now. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
The wind and the pitch. Out to short, Correa. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back. Top of the second. And now for the Twins, Justin Morneau.
Justin Morneau.
And a pitch. There's a strike. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And the righty deals. And now 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Here's a high chopper. Now the throw to first on the run. And quickly one away in the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Torrey Hunter. In there, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down.
The second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran second baseman, Rod Carew. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one upstairs. And there's a ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. They say it went.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air to left center. Justice heads towards it. Puts the squeeze on it. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Twins 1 and the Braves nothing. Back at Truist Park, here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Johnson back to work. And there's the strike.
Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
The pitch. This is off the inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike. And that's in there at the knees. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And here is David Justice. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate.
Ball 2.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Kicks and fires. In the air out towards right center. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting 6th, the shortstop,
Chipper Jones, the next to hit.
Jones.
That's in there, and that's strike 1.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. And the Braves go down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back. And here comes Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos.
Correa, 28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Niekro back to work. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's a strike. Down the line towards the corner. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. There's a strike. Correa aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fly ball to right center. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Here's Byron Buxton. He led off the game with a home run. Swung on, belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runners tagging from second and third. Throw to third, but he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Harmon Killebrew.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In the air, left side. Justice settles under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
And next for Minnesota, Michael Lee. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a strike in there.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris has a beat on it. That is the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 3 and the Braves nothing. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Olson, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2012. 0-2 as he waves at that
Two
one.
strikes.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Tipped into the mid, strike 3.
Batting it, the catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. Ball 1 there. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Not close with that one, but he gets him to go after it.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
In the air, right side. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Albies.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two down, nobody on. And that one wrapped foul. And the 0-2. And that one almost got him.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here, still down 3-0. On to the 4th, and now the Twins catcher, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer.
The right-hander back to work. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
Now back, the first baseman, Justin Morneau.
And now the first baseman, Justin Morneau. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And it's fouled away. And the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Justice makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Torrey Hunter will hit next. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that is that. Twins are set down 1, 2, 3. But they lead it 3-0. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play. Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Clips the outside corner, 2-1 now.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he deals. Misses, and the count's full.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Harris batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Now the 0-1. That's a little bit low. And the pitch. Out towards right center field. Lee. Long run on his horse. And that one hops the wall. Acuna coming home. Throw cut off, now to the plate. And he's in there. A run scores. It's a 2-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
And now Hank Aaron grounded out his first time up. And that's too high. Harris stands at second with no outs. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Sengi.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Eddie Matthews. Caught looking his first time up. Ball one, no strikes. Kicks and deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Number 23.
2 on, 1 out. Now in for the Braves, David Justice. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. They say it went. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
At the belt and fires. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
First and third, 1 down. Johnson picks over, and he's back in safely. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. He goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's a big power threat. Chipper Jones. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The 0-2. Got him looking. Huge called third strike against a big bat to end the inning. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Rod Carew. The pitch. This to center field. Harris has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Carlos.
Now Correa up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First offering, and it just misses.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And the 1-0.
Hey,
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Kyle Farmer, the next Twin up to hit. Doubled his first time up. A little bit low.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Strike one. Righty delivers. And that one a little bit high.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down go the Twins in order. And the score stays 3-1. Bottom of the inning. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
The pitch. And ball one.
You know, these Braves, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And now 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
So here's Murphy now. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. The wide to kick the pitch. And there's the strike. Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings through it for the K. pulled the string on the changeup.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Albies at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 balls, no strikes to count. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The 2-1. Way high. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for Atlanta. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Hammer, base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Acuna in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Johnson over to first. Albies dives back in. And now the 0-1. That one missed.
1 ball. 1
Albies,
strike.
the runner at first with 2 gone. Next one misses, and a count 2-1. And that's outside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's to third. Fair ball.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now it's going to be Michael Harris. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hunter snags it on the run. 2 left for Atlanta. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back at Truist Park, top of the 6th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Byron Buxton. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Buxton, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The bat, number 3, designated hitter.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And the batter now, Harmon Killebrew. That's in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. And that one hammered. Harris ranges back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Oh, it's gone. It bounced off him and over the wall.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Warren Spahn.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. Lee goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove last season. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
That's ripped. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Now the catcher up to hit, Joe Mauer. Inside move to second, and he dives back in safely. Started after it, appeal to third, didn't go. Runner leads away at second. Slice the other way, that's a base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and the lead is up to 5. And in its second with an RBI double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So man aboard, Justin Morneau, the next twin up to hit. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Mauer around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. It's 7-1.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Torrey Hunter, the next twin up to hit. Hunter, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one.
No strike.
Kicks and fires. Clips the corner, and it's 1-1.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The second baseman.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Carew up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. The 1-0. Grounder might be two. Olsen over to second. How about that double play?
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Carlos Correa, 1 for 2. First offering misses badly for ball one. Runner at third, 2 away. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes. And a pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the 3-1. And there's ball 4. Kyle Farmer, the next Twin up to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And that's in the dirt. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Curve hit right back to him. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Twins 7 and the Braves 1. Back here at the ballpark, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Hank Aaron. Johnson back to work. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And there's 1 away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. This guy has turned into a beast. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Left-hand batter waits. That's down and in. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That hits the dirt, and the count's even at 2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And next for Atlanta, David Justice. Hard on the ground to first. Morneau steps on the bag, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We are on to the 7th here in Game 6. It's the Twins 7 and the Braves 1. And welcome back. Now it's going to be Byron Buxton.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. A little out front there as he swings through it. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Killebrew stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0. And that one is inside. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So up next, Michael Lee, 1 for 3. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First offering misses the mark.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next offering way off the plate. Base knock right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher Joe
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Colin McHugh.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Joe Mauer, the next Twin up to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. He did not go around. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And now 2-2. And down on strikes he goes, and there's two away.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Morneau stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1-0.
And that's just foul. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swung on, popped up left side. Matthews makes the grab. And that is that. Twin stranded pair. And they're on top 7-1. Back here in Atlanta, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Chipper Jones. The right-hander back to work. And downstairs, Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Alcala getting cranked up as well. That one's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. Knocks it down. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in the dirt.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering misses, and now 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
There's a strike. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Johnson makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The catcher, John Murphy.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one is going to go. A shot to the opposite field, and they close the gap. It's 7-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In there for strike one.
0-1.
And that one is inside ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike three to end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 7-2 ball game. New pitcher on now, Cal Quantrill.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now for the Twins, Torrey Hunter.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And here it comes. That's inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And it's 1-1. Good eye right there. Out to short, Jones. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Here's the second baseman, Rod Carew. Move to first, and Hunter dives back in. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first, but he beats it. And here is Carlos Correa. And that's in there for strike one. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Next offering is in for a strike. Carew, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That misses. Now 1-2. Quantrill back to work. Goes down looking.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Farmer stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Quantrill back to work. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for Minnesota, but they're still on top 7-2. Griffin Jax gets handed the rock out of the pen,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So the batting order turns over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch. And there's a ball.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Right-handed reliever. There's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Good job to fight that one off. And now it's filled up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on
it. And the pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now the right fielder, Hank Aaron. He's a guy who does it all. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. Just
No,
off
that's
the
the
outside
ball.
edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Misses.
Off the plate.
2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. This one in the air, right field. Lee makes the play, and it's out, number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Quantrill back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Off the mark there. And 1-1. Right side. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
So a man aboard, Harmon Killebrew. The next Twin up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And he deals. Just
Outside.
missed. Good eye right there. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. No outs. Runner on second. And now a full count.
Full count.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Hey.
Struck him out looking. So digging in, Michael Lee. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Called strike right there.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Next offering is down low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Joe Mauer. Off the plate, 1-0. Gets the outside corner with that one. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The punch out there. Now 2 out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Morneau in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Lee off of first with 2 away. Quantrill ahead 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here comes a pitch. He's got it. And that is out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Twins 8 and the Braves 2. Giovanni Moran gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
The third baseman.
Moran goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge. Two one now. And he swings over the top there.
2 strikes.
That one blasted deep to right. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Now the left fielder, David Justice. First pitch just misses. Fouled off left side. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. On the ground out to short. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So they're down to their final out. Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, not close. And another ball. That's in there, and it's 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
The next offering misses, and a full count now. In the air, left field. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take this one in a blowout.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
To the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.